Hey, what is going on, everybody? Ali here. Welcome to my One Piece chapter 852 review, The Germa Failure. And I gotta say, honestly, every time that I see like a cover page or something, I don't really talk about it. But this one, for some reason, I really liked. And it was because of Robin, I guess like with a tie and a skirt or whatever, showing like she has her own art exhibit or something like that, which is pretty funny because I think we all know that she actually likes to sketch and stuff. And it was really cool and actually really funny to see her with like her own paintings and stuff, which was funny. And that picture looked like a realistic looking Chopper, and Chopper's at the bottom eating cotton candy. I thought that was really funny. And man, girls with ties, excellent. Moving on. The chapter was kind of like basic, really. There was like, I believe like maybe one or two things that really happened. It wasn't bland or boring, but it wasn't like crazy exciting, like I got the feeling like, oh my gosh, did that really just happen? I didn't really get that feeling. The most important thing I would say was that Sanji and Reiju were talking, and Reiju, first of all, in the beginning of the chapter, she's waking up in the infirmary, and she sees Sanji there, and Sanji tells her what happened with like pudding and stuff. And then it goes to Luffy and Nami. Jinbei was helping them with escaping the prison library, which he uses like really hot oil or something like that to burn the books. And he said that's like really the only way he thought of like getting them out of the prison cell was to burn all of Monteur's books, because he has that book fruit. And when Jinbei burned all the books and stuff, you see more prisoners and stuff in the books. So there was like a bunch of other people coming out of the books and everything. And also, Nami gets like a new wardrobe because that stuff that like burned the clothes and everything. Hello! Yeah, she got like a new outfit, which looks really cute and stuff. And then Jinbei, Luffy are talking. And then it goes back to, it really just went back and forth between Jinbei and Luffy to Sanji and his sister. And so Reiju talks about what happened with their mom, which is really cool. That's like the main thing that happened in the chapter, was them talking about what really happened to his mom and everything. And it was just really cool to learn like a little more, because I kind of did want to know a little more about her and everything. So it turns out that Judge, obviously he modified his kids, but he was going to modify them, and the mother was completely against it. And Reiji was talking about how when she was a kid, she heard this argument that father and mother had that she didn't really know much about until way later on in her life. And I think her name's Sola. I think that's Sanji's mother's name is Sola, which is a really nice name. And she is yelling at Judge, saying that like, no, you can't do this to these kids. If you do that, they're not going to have any emotions. They're not even going to have, like, they're not even going to be human. And then Judge, I hate him so much. He's just like, I don't remember if he was laughing or if his face was like angry or grinning or something. But he's like, then let them be emotionless, like, as long as they can fight wars and stuff. I'm like, they're your kids, man. You shouldn't like completely want them to go into like wars and stuff emotionless. And I'm like, gosh, I just hate his character like even more. And then so Reiju also goes to saying that like, because Sola ultimately had to go through like with the drug and the surgery and everything, she also decided to take another drug that actually is like strong enough, has the enough strength to counteract that surgery or that drug, so her kids wouldn't be emotionless and stuff. That didn't happen. She took the drug. It didn't work out, except for one kid, Sanji. It worked for Sanji. First of all, like, you know, Yonji, Ninji, Ichiji, they all are emotionless except for Sanji. Sanji is the one that it didn't work. And each passing day, like Reiju said, he was becoming more human and having more emotions, just becoming a more and more human. And because of like the drug and the surgery and stuff, their mom just kept getting weaker and weaker. And it was like the cutest thing to see the flashback of his mom like blushing and stuff, looking at Reiju, saying, guess what, you know what Sanji gave to me today? He gave me a lunchbox, which I don't know why, it was just like the cutest thing to see like in that panel in the chapter. And another flashback, another panel saying that, like, you know what Sanji said to me today? Get better soon. And then she starts crying, which is a little comedic, saying that, like, he's just the best kid in the world. It's just adorable, a mother's love, and it's just like the coolest thing, like, period, just the coolest thing in the world. And so ultimately Sanji tells Reiju about putting what she was like thinking about doing and everything, what Big Mom is gonna do and all that stuff. But she still said that she's gonna go along with it. And I'm like, I get what she's saying, like the Germa shouldn't be like around anymore, but I mean, you don't have to like, it's basically suicide, because since she knows like what's gonna happen, that she is probably going to die and everything. It's a little sad for Sanji, like, cause her and their mom are like the only people in the family that he actually loved and cared about. So, I mean, it's a little sad for Sanji, but she's also saying that like, there are people, like, you met such amazing people when you left, that they are the only ones who will care for you, and then you'll never find people as amazing as they are. And then it shows Luffy at the end breaking through everything. He's choking people out, asking like, where is Sanji? Where is or not the infirmary, because he doesn't know where the infirmary is. But he's just asking where Sanji is and stuff. And then you see Lady Smoothie out there saying, make sure Mama doesn't know about this, because if she knows about this, she's going to lose it, and it's going to affect tomorrow's tea party. She's saying, like, if worse comes to worse, you just kill him. Just kill Luffy, and just, like, take out Jinbei, because Jinbei went on a rebellion. That's what happened and everything. And it was I thought that the Straw Hats knew that the Sun Pirates were affiliated with Big Mom or something, but I guess not, because Nami was really, like, she was like, what? She was really, like, shocked by it, that the Sun Pirates were affiliated with Big Mom. But now Jinbei isn't, and he was on a rebellion. He's saying there's no going back now, laughing, which is, it's just great to see that. And it's kind of emotional and sad. And also, like, you see there's a panel where Reiju's crying, saying, you are, like, the kindest person. Like, you are the kindest. Because of, like, each passing day, like, he was growing into more of a human, even being kinder and kinder. And she's saying, that is just who you are. You are just the kindest person out there to him. And you see the tear, but it didn't drip or anything. You see the tear from her, and she's crying, and she's like about to cry, saying like, you don't deserve like this stuff. You can feel like what she, like the emotions that she's getting in that panel, which I really love about Oda, is that he can really convey like feelings through his drawings and through his panels. Fantastic stuff. And she's saying that like, just go. And also she said that like the wristlets are fake. The bracelets are fake, so I'm like, why didn't you say that, like, earlier to him, so he can just, like, so he didn't have to, like, be scared or anything? I guess she didn't have, like, time to actually tell Sanji about that or something, but, overall, it was a great chapter. Fantastic stuff. Again, one thing that happened, Jinbei helped Luffy and Nami escape. Sanji learned more about his mother. Reiju and Sanji were talking about their mother more. Those were really the two things that really happened. And also, Nami got a quick wardrobe change. Overall, it was good. I give it a 7 out of 10 because there was, again, there wasn't like a lot of crazy things happening, but there was like one or two things. Not something that like I got like really excited, really happy, crazy about or anything. But again, 7 out of 10. It was still good. And next week, we're going to have off, I guess. So, I mean, a little bummer to go on break with this kind of chapter. But, you know, it happens. He needs to relax. Oda needs to, like, you know, take a breather once in a while and stuff. So, that's fine with me. That is it for this one. Like the video if you did. Like the video if you liked the chapter. Like the video if you liked anything I said about the chapter. Comment down below on your thoughts of the chapter. What you thought about, like, what I said. And subscribe to my channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos, and things like that. So, gentlemen, stay classy. Ladies, stay sassy. But most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So, peace and love. And I will see you all later with the next video. Peace out. And I hope Judge and Sanji's 3 brothers get what they deserve.